What is up, YouTube? This is part 2 of improving the homemade motorized dirt bike slash mini bike, whatever you want to call it. In part 1, I did was I fixed that buckled right there, so I bent it back and then welded the whole strengthening strut, whatever bracket, whatever you want to call it. And the brakes also sucked, so therefore I replaced them with something much better. And replaced it with this kind. And I repainted the whole, not the whole frame, but just the parts that I had to scrape off because of the welding. So now, in this video, I'm going to illuminate this thing. I've been wanting to do this to some bikes. I'm going to do it to more bikes that I have. With this one, so we're starting with this one. This one, of course, because the paint job is blue, I'm going to use blue lights. This is probably going to blind you. Yeah, blue, blue, and blue. So I'm going to put those on. At first, I was thinking, how in the world am I going to do this? These are 12-volt lights for cars, and they have a button, so they work. And so they have batteries in them. You can see there's a little battery case right there. I'm just going to use that battery case until it runs out and then replace it with something else. Like a 9-volt or something that's not going to burn it out but still be as bright. So I had to figure out something to put those little battery cases into so it doesn't get wet. So I thought of an old plastic pill bottle, and because it's plastic so it won't break, and I'll just cut like a little notch in here for the wires, and then I'm going to stick it right here, dang it, right here somehow, and I have to paint this blue to match the frame. So first step is just to take these things out of the box and just put them on where I want it. I have no idea where I want these things, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so I got 2 on. One is there, and one is there. And it looks like this. So that one's showing the front tire, and that one's showing the motor. I'm going to put another one back on the tail section of the seat. And then I think I'm going to put a little one there because there's no room for a big one. And another one, I'm trying to think, where to place these things. I do want, 1, possibly 2 underneath the frame to shine on the ground, because that'll be really cool. I'm not sure if I should do 1 or 2. The front already, that's good. I want to put a small one there. I have another small one. I'm thinking about somehow putting it on a handlebar somewhere. So that leaves me with 2 big ones, and I'm just going to put those on the bottom, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I should put it on the bottom of these bars right here on each side, or I should put it in the middle, one right there, and then one on the back, making it longer. I don't know. I'll think of something. But right now, let me just, I don't know, let me figure out the small ones first. Okay, so I put the small ones. I put one right there, and I put one in the front of the bike. Kind of like a blue headlight. And eventually I'll get a bigger headlight on this thing. I have no idea. I may, I'm thinking about just taking this thing, because this thing's bright as crap. And it's dim right now because we've been using it a lot. But making a mount for this thing, just mounting it right here, because this thing is a perfect headlight. But make a mount for it so I can take it off and put it back on, or just get a real headlight. But I don't know. I may go with this idea because so I can take it off and on, or because I have no idea if I do a real headlight how I'm gonna power it. This thing's already battery powered, which is nice. The button is in the back, so it'll be easy to get to. So I got two more big blue LEDs, and I'm going to put them on the bottom frame to illuminate the ground. So yeah, this thing is really looking sweet with all everything. Okay, so I just put all of them on. I'm not going to show you all of them in complete darkness because I don't want to show you guys right now, but here's one of them. Here's the other one. Here's the front light, the tail light, and then here's the bottom. Boom. So yeah, this thing's actually pretty awesome. So I have all these wires everywhere, and this may not be possible, but I'm gonna try to weave them inside the tubes all down to there, so I can take this pill bottle and put all the battery packs in here, and then I'm going to put a switch right here, on-off switch right there. I need to buy it. I haven't bought it yet, and have an on-off switch for this whole thing. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to string all the wires inside the tubing. I have no idea if that's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try it. So yeah, this thing's actually really awesome. Okay, so I almost got everything wired up. I took all the wires, drilled a bunch of holes here and here, and then threaded the wires inside of the tubing. You're probably going to ask me how I did that. All I'll say is a lot of patience and a tiny bit of wire. I can't find it right now, but yeah. Took a tiny piece of wire and just feed it through this side and fish it out through this side. Took forever, but I finally got it done. I still haven't gotten an on-off switch yet. I'm going to put that there. Right now, let's see if it works. Right now, this one doesn't work yet. I'm not sure why, but if I just grab something metallic and just touch these wires together. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's what it, no, what is that? Shoot, the bottom one's not working. I have to figure that out too. So, that's what it looks like. That one's not working. And the bottom two aren't working either, but I haven't finished the wiring yet, so hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem. But, so yeah. Once I finish all the wiring, I got to solder all these leads, and then I got to stuff all this inside the bottle. And then duct tape or zip tie the bottle to the frame somehow where it's not going to move around a lot. And then put it on off switch, and then this thing is done. Yeah, let me figure out why these two aren't working. Okay, so I just finished wiring all the wires together. Here's the bottle where it's holding all the batteries. I just zip tied it on, and it's pretty strong. And I also finally got an on-off switch, and I fixed that one. So yeah, they'll work. Can't really see it because it's not too dark. So next step is I gotta mount a headlight. So I kind of been working on this thing. This is a really weird looking mount for a headlight. So all I gotta do is take this bracket and weld it. Hang on. It's still hot from welding. Weld it right there, and then it's got a wing nut so I can take it off and put it back on if I want to. So all I gotta do is weld it on, and then I got a headlight that I can take off and put back on if I want to. So, and then this thing is done, and then I'm gonna do a night test, see how cool this thing looks. So yeah, let me wait till dark, and then we're gonna do a night test. Okay, it is finally dark enough for me to show you the lights to this thing. Let me first show you the front light. Bought this at Harbor Freight for like 15 bucks. what I did was I took a piece of metal pipe, cut it, and then cut it in half, welded a hinge onto it, then welded two nuts with a wing nut on it, so therefore I can take it off if I want to. So click it on once, goes bright, click it on again, it goes even brighter, and this switch right here turns on the lights, and this is what it looks like with all the lights on. It's a little dark, so you can't really see it that well, but yeah, this thing is actually really awesome while I'm riding it at night. So finally has a headlight, finally has some lights so cars can actually see me while I'm riding it in the dark. So this thing's pretty awesome. I kind of wanted to do this in like more light so you kind of could see it, but it's kind of really dark, it's freezing. I just got back from work and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try to do this to all my motorized bikes that work. A chopper, that thing needs a new motor. That one's next. I need to buy a new motor for that thing, and then I'll light that up next. Then next is the scooter, and then the trike, and all the other stuff. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and have a nice day.